I don't know if you can hear me or not, but I can already tell this stream is going to go horribly wrong. Um, Basically, I was testing it on my second channel as an unlisted stream, and my internet kept cutting out every like second. So, hang on, it's kind of working. It's kind of working, but yeah, it's my internet is screwed. So if it goes wrong, it's my internet. But I apologise, and let's see how it goes. I guess I don't know how it's gonna go. Well, I don't know. I think that ran smooth. I don't even know. Can you hear me in the chat? I am that organised and got that annoyed that I decided to just completely quit Planet Coaster when I'm going to be streaming it. So there you go. I'm not sure whether it is running well or not. It's probably going to lag quite a bit, but we'll see how it goes. How is everyone in the chat? Come on. Let's go. We've got 63 people watching. That might not be updated, not sure. 65 people watching. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for coming down. Small Park Challenge Progress stream. I was about to say video. And don't really know what I'm going to be doing today. It's just, you know, doing a load of stuff around Red Rock Falls, which is the mine train coaster. And there we go. I'm in now. So I'm going to turn down the game sounds because it's probably going to be very loud. But there we go. I hope it's running fine. It probably looks really pixelated, to be honest, because I've had to lower the bitrate and stuff just so my internet doesn't die again. Yes, come on. But there you go. If anyone, as it says at the top, if anyone has any questions, feel free to leave them in the chat. Feel free to. Literally any questions you have. I'm going to be doing a live Q&A, hopefully next Tuesday, if my internet doesn't die again like this has. But there you go. Where's Danny from Theme Park Family? Well, thing is, he said you can do streams if you want to in between. So I thought this week's stream, why not do a bit of this? But he's going to have to stay clear of the stream so he doesn't get spoiled of what's inside. So there you go. Luca Giacobi is in the chat. Love it when Galactica has invert trains on it. And yeah, that was such a weird voice chat yesterday. There you go. We'll take you for a little tour. If you guys want to see a little tour of the park so far, if you really want to, then leave that in the chat and I definitely will. Jesus, the bitrate. Oh my. Can I change that? It might not be worth risking it, but we're going to do it anyway. Let's see if we can. Because that is looking awful. I've upped it. I'm not sure whether I have or not. 79p from Theme Park Giraffe. Thank you very much. I look forward to the... I'm not sure which channel it's going on, but the video I've been invited to on your channel. So cheers for having me along, and I hope that goes well, I guess. And thank you for the donation. If you can't tell, I'm all over the place usually, but I'm even more all over the place now because this stream I was minutes away from cancelling it because my stream was that messed up. But it's running fine somehow, So that's quite. Oh my god! Elation with the £1.74. Come on. But yeah, as you can see, we got this nice little plaza. I didn't see if anyone wanted to see a tour or not. How do you make good rock work? I can go into that in a second. I wouldn't say it's like the best rock work you've ever seen, but I can go into how I did it if you want to see that. So I just punched a fly. Be proud. Congrats, HR. That's that's brilliant. Thing is, about my second channel, if you're unaware of what it is DigitalDan, but the A on the digital is a 2, and I did that just as like so I can just post whatever I wanted on that channel. So if you want to go subscribe to that, there you go. Thank you, Jack Dubs, for the £1.99. Love the entrance to the park. Thank you. This was, to be honest, why am I saying thank you? This was done by Theme Park Family, so props to him for making this entrance. But yeah, thank you for the donation. I really appreciate it. Surely an Info Galactica in this park. Yes, why not? Let's do it. Can you please turn up your mic? Is it quite quiet? Is it quiet? I've turned it up now. There might be a lot of background noise because it's a very hot day today, and I have my window open and my fan on. Maybe a bit quiet. Also, just seen Thrill Riders in the chat. Amazing posters. I've got the Wicker Man one right behind. To be honest, I could probably show you. Oh, we'll save it for the live Q&A next week. We'll save it for the live Q&A next week. But big up to you. Your store is great. I'm definitely going to buy another one because the posters are amazing. So, and obviously the pictures on them are brilliant as well. So I definitely recommend if you want some decorations on your wall for theme park wise, check out Thrill Riders Teespring store. It does some amazing posters. So. And here we go. This is the entrance Theme Park Family did. You can see this in episode 1 on his channel. If you check my channel page, scroll down quite a bit, you'll see there's a playlist, and it'll be Theme Park Family X DigitalDan, which is just the kind of name for now. And there you go. This is the entrance area. Still need we're going to go back and touch things up, like make everything like look proper before we finish the park, obviously. So by the end of this, it should all look finished. Like you can see, there's a sign missing here. That's what I mean. Like we'll do something there. So there you go. Dan, I'm starting on Planet Coaster on Xbox. Any tips? I don't know how it's going to work on Xbox, because if you think about it, it's going to be very different to how the PC version works. So yeah, I'm not too sure what tips I could give. But if that's going to be similar to PC, just start off building a couple coasters. And then just work your way theming and stuff. I learned it through multiple different creations, so there you go. What's the worst coaster you've unfortunately been on? I have been on... I think the worst one I've ever been on was Blue Tornado, because that's at Guardland, if you're not aware, and it's a Vekoma SLC. My ears were non-existent by the end of it, so there you go. But we'll go into this park. So here's the carousel. If you did watch the series, which I know some of you have, which thank you for the support on it. It's been a great series so far, and I really appreciate all that. But there you go. It's looking decent so far. We have this little car ride over here. I built this in my episode just as a little ride to go over here in like a family kind of area. And then if we go down past the carousel, Danny, Theme Park Family, is obviously a collab, did this entrance sign and this entrance walkway down to my coaster called Red Rock Falls. I'm unaware right now of who came up with that name, but whoever did, you know who you are. Really appreciate the name. Anyone who's given names in the comments of those videos, really appreciate it, because Red Rock Falls, that's such a good name. So yeah, we've got this nice Western Street area, which was shown off in his recent video. There's going to be a lot of plugs today, jeez. But yeah, it's a really nice area. He did such a good job at this. And then I've been doing the rest of my coaster. We have this nice theming piece of the train right down here. Just photo opportunity, you know, just get into the thing here. You doing that fall down the side? I was kind of thinking about that. I have a waterfall there, and I have a waterfall over by the entrance, which I'll show in a bit. But I don't know whether a waterfall would ruin the front of it or add to it. I'm not too sure. You know, if you guys have any names that you'd like to give, like the shops and stuff, in this stream, feel free to put them in the chat, and I'll definitely probably start naming them, to be honest, because, well, actually no, I'd have to get his second hand on it, so I'll note some of them down in my mind, and then I'll tell him, Danny, about it, and then we'll see what happens. He added this little flat ride, and this play park over here. As you can see, all custom built. He made these slides out of custom shapes, which is quite funny. It looks really good. So, and then we work to where I kind of built, which I built this little building here. Not sure whether I'm actually good at building Western style buildings. I've never done it before prior to this, but that was my attempt at one. And there we go, the canyon. This is my little entrance sign that I made. As you can see, the track is kind of going off at the top with some barrels and stuff, and then the canyon with some sparks coming out of the A, because safety is paramount. Insane, yes, insane. I'm trying to look if anyone's got questions. In a futuristic theme, are you going to do a multi-launch coaster similar to that? That would be a good idea, to be honest. I've always wanted to build a fully themed launch coaster. I've built recreations, but like Icon, I haven't built my own custom launch coasters with loads of theming yet, so that might be something to look into. Do you know any good roller coaster games you can get on mobile? I know RCT Classic, Roller Coaster Tycoon Classic, I think it's 1 and 2 is on there. That's pretty good, but other than that, I'm unsure. I'm not really a mobile gamer, so can't really have a say on that. As you can see, the train crashed. I don't really know what origin story this has, but there you go. Oh god, I'm being told to check my Discord DMs. That's not good. That's not something I want to do right now. I'm joking. I'll do it in a bit. Planning on doing a log flume. That would be a good idea as well. Oh, there's so many ideas being thrown around for this park at the moment. It's like me and Danny literally sat there. We sit there after we've recorded it, and we go over like what we're gonna probably do next. So after I recorded the episode with him for his channel, I then sat there and went, well, after you get the park back, this entire western area will be done. Which, as you can see, I think we're recording the video on Thursday? I believe it's Tuesday at the minute, so yeah, we're recording it on Thursday, and I have this little section here to do, half of the queue line left, and then this bit round here as well, just to finish off. So I should be able to get that all done in time for the episode to come out on Sunday. Also, I was going to say this anyway if the stream didn't happen, but I was going to reschedule this stream to Thursday if it didn't work, but it's clearly started working, luckily, so that's pretty good. Better than I expected it to. And I will be hopefully releasing a video on Thursday. Probably won't be Thursday. Friday or Saturday, expect a video, and it's going to be a quite a good video that I think a lot of people will want to see, because it shows my true opinions about a certain ride. And yeah, there'll be a teaser for it at the end of this video if it actually wants to load. But if we go into the canyon sign area, that's just a plaza area, you've got this another building I made. Whether it's a failure or not, I'm not sure. Captain Shotgun, £1.99. Thank you very much for the donation. Will you collab with Sean Sambro one day? Can you imagine if that happened? That'd be the biggest contrast of theme park YouTubers you've ever seen. I don't know what to think of that, but yeah, appreciate the donation. Really appreciate it. The sign is done off Theme Maker's Toolkit items. Someone's made these letter signs that you can, place down, and one by one just make words and stuff, and it's a very good job. So there you go. Dan's Dried Apricot as a shop. That's a decent name. Well, again, I'll think of names later on. I've got some building to do, because as you can see here, I've done this bit of the queue line. The queue line goes all the way around this bit, and then I've got some indoor sections of the ride to do as well. And then my voice is gone already. That is a good start. 15 minutes in, my voice is already gone. But yeah, I'll make some adjustments and do some names and stuff after I've done a bit of the theming. So now, but this is the Red Rock Falls sign. I'm not sure whether that looks good or not. I just made it. There we go. It's just a simplistic sign. It's nothing major. I was gonna fork out and do a Blender, and, like make a proper sign for it, but I thought that's a bit long, and that would probably take me the majority of the time till we record next. So there we go. Manliest cough you've ever heard, right? Oh my god. Some of the stuff, the like comments I see from you, HR, about like, I remember the one that you imagined me with a Hoover or something. I, I was speechless when I saw that. I was just like, what is going on? But there you go. We've got this, as you can see, Red Rock Falls. We've got some red rock over here, and there's a waterfall. So, on brand, perfect. We'll go into the queue line, just have a little look around. As you can see, we've got this nice covered. I say covered, it's not got a roof. And then you go around here. This is a covered area. I'll do some more stuff around here as well. As you can see, the coast is actually out there, which I'll obviously do a POV in just a second when we reach the end of the queue line. You've got all this theming over there, going up some wooden bits there. I'm not going to be surprised. Both my windows are open, right? And I'm not going to be surprised if a police car goes past and all you hear is just sirens on the microphone, because sometimes this mic picks up a lot of sound and then other times it doesn't. So, there you go. There you go. We've got this nice little view of the drop. Barrels and stuff. We've got this crate here that's on fire. Again, has nothing to do with the storyline. Wanted poster right there. If anyone actually has any... I know it's... You don't have to, obviously. But if anyone has any storyline ideas for this coaster, just a kind of Big Thunder Mountain-esque mine train coaster, then feel free to leave that in the comments or chat as well. Feel free to do that, but it's up to you. If you have any ideas, we go around into this little outside area. You'll be able to see views of the rest of the park probably from here as well. And then we go down. Nice little building area, which actually goes over the second lift hill, as you can see there. Just a nice building there. And then that is all I've done on the queue line before it goes into the station building, which is going to be difficult to do because obviously it's not actually 2 stations, it's just one in use, whereas one's just there for the kind of looks, I guess. But, you know, we'll work it out, Is that a Top Gear reference? To be honest, yeah, I was gonna say if they do go past, I am going to say crikey, it's the Rozzers, because you just have to. Oh, hang on. We'll get a little POV. An unfinished POV. This is the first series I've ever done like POVs of when they're not even finished. I usually save it till right at the end, which, bear in mind, you're gonna get a Colossus POV in about 7 years. But there you go. We go into this nice rockwork area. And then darkness. And then we go into the first lift hill. I'm going to light this up more. Kind of want to put some effects and stuff in there. Like, you know how on Big Thunder Mountain there's like the wire that goes all the way up. And then it kind of blows up something with smoke and stuff. I think that happens on Big Thunder Mountain. I want to do something like that, just to give it more of an edge. There we go, into the first sort of indoor section. I need to make that a bit darker, I think. Around by some buildings. Head chopper element. Down by the waterfall. Not that you can see it because the game doesn't load. This will be the second indoor section, the main indoor section. I wanted to kind of extend it up to the top of the lift hill, but I think if I did, it would just look really bad off-ride, so I kind of didn't decide to do that. An old man discovered the lost gold of Red Roy, built a railroad to find it. Was on it. That is a good one. I'm going to note that down. DZ Studios. I'm going to note that down. That is a very good storyline. Let me just note that down quickly. I am going to note anything, like any names down. What was it? Dan's Apricot Shop. You know, I appreciate all the names that everyone's come up with. Yeah, there you go. I almost just exited to main menu then by accident. But there you go. That is my mine train coaster. Don't know whether you could hear it. I might shut my windows a bit. 2 seconds, lads. Well, we're going to suffer heat exhaustion for no background noise. It's worth it. But yeah, I'm unsure where to start with all this. So, as I said, I'm going to be building. I'll probably just build. Is there an echo? I didn't know there was an echo. If there is an echo, then sure. But I'll start by building some of the like rock work and stuff. And again, if you have any questions, leave them in the chat. I'll definitely go through and answer as many as I possibly can. But there you go. Dan's Delicious Shop. Is there... Oh, there's a lot of background noise. Yikes. Why is there a lot of background noise? Let's... Hang on. Yeah, I've just listened to it. It's quite a lot of background noise. I apologise for that. I will try... I'll probably try next time to... I really should put music in the background or something. Like... What substance makes up your brain? Sometimes I question... Sometimes I question the questions that are asked. What is a brain made out of? That's the what is happening? Okay, I was going to say, it was telling me I didn't even... I don't have Planet Coaster DLC. I don't have the game. That's how it works. What's your favourite spaghetti hoop letter? I don't... Thank you for the donation. H. H is a pretty good one. H is pretty good. The full Smiler 2-hour soundtrack in the background. To be honest, I don't know. Again, every single stream is a learning curve. Like, one time it'll be stupid lag, and I can fix that. Like, I remember the first time I tried to use videos and stuff at the start of the stream, it lagged so much, and I realised I'm going to need to probably upgrade my PC. So then I got new RAM, just to kind of help with that. Been perfectly fine since, and now experimenting with like adding music behind my voice and stuff, because it's probably boring hearing my voice, but there you go. Well, I'll work on it. I can't really look for music now because with my games auto-saving, I can't really look for music now because obviously, you know, it's halfway through the stream. But I'll definitely live Q&A when that comes. That will be a face cam stream as well, because I have worked out how to do face cam. I could have done it this time, but I probably looked too stressed because of how bad my internet was at the start of this. So, thing is, that was weird though, because I was streaming on my... Well, I wasn't streaming, but I was like unlisted streaming on my second channel. Maybe that's to do with it, like being unlisted or something. I'm not that great with all that kind of stuff. But I was streaming unlisted on my second channel to try and test it out, and it just kept going. If you know what OBS is and you've been on it before, it just like there's a little square in the bottom right, and it tells you the signal. So obviously green, or yellow, orange, red, and it was just green for about 2 minutes, and then it just dropped to red the entire time. So luckily that's fixed now. I've now said that and it will break, but there we go. Happy birthday, Bountzilla. Yeah, that was yesterday, to be honest. And I am going to answer this one. Dan, are you a toilet paper? That's like the Dan, why are you called Dan question. I was just like, what? Or as I put it, yes. So, OBS broke, yes, let's do it. Trying to multitask at the same time, like, like going from a Planet Coaster to my chat is just... There we go. Should I do some interaction here? Maybe like have like a rock curve over? Not too sure. Rita clone. To be honest, if I do come back on this park and Danny, because obviously it's a collab, I'm not too sure who here has actually watched the series and whatnot, so I probably will say that a lot, just to keep you guys updated if you are new around here and stuff. This is a collaboration, and if I do come back to this park after a while and see that he has made a Rita clone, to be honest, I wouldn't complain. So, add some crates and barrels. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Also, I've seen some storylines. I will take note of them, just to kind of forward them on to Danny as well, and then we can discuss from there what the storyline could be. Probably in the next video of this series. So, it's tomorrow's a Wednesday. I still think it's going to be Thursday tomorrow. I'm so lost in this time, like lockdown wise. It's just, could say it's just a yikes from me. Simulate rickety bridge and build a bridge. Oh, that's a good idea. That is a good idea. I think due to Planet Coaster being so bad with smoothing, I think it's like, I think I'm probably going to leave the track how it is, but let's just say on the lift hill it rocks back and forth. I'll just go with my camera and just go. Can I chat to you on Discord? Well, yeah. If you have any questions like off camera, don't hesitate. I can't speak. Don't hesitate to message me on like Instagram, Twitter if I do follow you back, or Discord. Don't. Feel free to message me, and I'll definitely help you guys if you have any questions. Just stuff like I don't know, what's a question that you wouldn't really ask. I don't know, but you get what I mean. If you do want to like message me on Instagram or Discord regarding anything Planet Coaster wise or anything else, feel free to. My Discord has died recently, so if you want to join that, there's a link in the description, but it's not very active, so you're not missing out on much if you do not join it. Let's see if that's a... Because according to a certain Ollie SM, my clearance in the past hasn't been very good with Planet Coaster creations. Let me just scroll up. What are you having for tea? I've already had it, so I'm afraid I cannot disclose that information. Did you buy any of the vintage Alton Towers uniforms on eBay? See, I saw the, I think it was the Oblivion coat, and I was like, okay, not that I would wear that, but if it wasn't much, I would probably, like, see if I could get it just for, like, memorabilia purposes. Or if there was anything Air on there. I don't know whether there was anything from Air on it, but... There you go. Yeah, I didn't buy any. I made that so longed out just to say, nah, I didn't. I would have loved to, but there you go. I'm going to have to check. Discord DMs, why are these popping off? Ocean Coast. Oh my god, Ollie. Oh, you've made a... Oh, you really have just done that. You really just have done that. Oh, Rich is here. Hello. How's it going? What's everyone been doing today? I guess because knowing it's just lockdown, so I haven't done much. I don't know about you guys. I've just been sitting down, and calling my mates and stuff. That's literally it. And I saw a minute ago there was a comment saying about a water splash, whether this will be a functional water splash. Yes, it will. Just need to finish that off soon. Will you be buying an Icon face mask? Thing is, no, but can you imagine if Teespring did face masks? I could make some RF face masks. What are we saying about that? No, I wouldn't. But it would be quite funny. I would probably make one for myself just to laugh at it. Because, to be fair, that would be quite funny. You can, again, I'm probably going to sound like a sellout. You can still use code digital at checkout on the merch store. Link in the description. If you do ever want to purchase some merch, it's probably going to be there for a very long time. So, what am I doing with these supports? I don't know what. Yeah. I have a not on the camera mate sound effect. I can't. Am I allowed to repeat those words? Because surely if I repeat those words, it's copyright infringement under his terms. But there we go. Done that properly. Sorry, this stream is probably going to be very boring, and I've realised that. So again, I'm trying to answer as many questions as possible. I'm awful at multitasking, so. Wait, Big Woomy is here. Come on, giving the track support. Oh my God, Dom, really? We're bringing that one back. I fully support this coaster. Again, I don't know whether there's anything I could... what? Is there anything I could, like, add to here, do you think? Like, wooden structure, probably, to hold up the lift hill, maybe? That kind of stuff. Up to you guys. Again, as much input as possible with you, like, guys getting involved with the series and stuff. Just to keep it interactive and whatnot. So, if you have any suggestions on any theming I could do, I remember posting this bit in a Discord server and saying, what can I do? And someone said to support it by wooden beams, which I was sort of thinking of doing already. And then this rock bit I added as well. So that supported that lift hill. And then I just need to do this one. So if anyone has any suggestions, I've said that about 5 times. Broken bridge that ends after the lift hill. Ooh, that could be a good idea. Thing is, with building on Planet Coaster on streams, I realise it's a lot like if you were back in the old days of my channel. You'll remember a certain Minecraft series called Isle of Discovery. And I remember going through the process on stream of building a shark for a dive coaster. And I remember it looking absolutely shambolic at the start. And I improved on it a lot. But the people on stream only saw the shambolic one. So it was just... It just throws me back every time, because I realise I'll do something on stream, build something, it will look awful, and then I'll come back and it'll be fine, but everyone will see it as the old one. But yeah, it's cool. It's cool. I'm still happy this stream has actually gone ahead, because I was very certain this wasn't going to happen. If you didn't know, internet issues at the start, tried streaming on another channel, just flopped completely. Bitrate was all the way down, red signal from OBS and everything, but it's fine now. So, so Thrill Riders posters. I mean, you could do some Thrill Riders posters of this. No, I'm joking. It's not a real ride, and you probably can get any quality photos of it. Not that you'd want to do that anyway. So, we'll sell DD posters at the exit to Red Rock Falls. Easy win. Justice for Shit Show Shark. No! Colourful language! Oh no. What have I done? I know that's a running joke on my second channel, but... My second channel, it's just a yikes. It really is. It's a lot of... I'll just post this one day. I was supposed to do a video about Bouncezilla turning 1, but... Well, not turning 1. It should have been 1. So RIP, rest in peace. And I was going to make a video on it, but I just kind of just forgot about it. I tweeted about it, and I posted an Insta post about it. But there you go. Channel is insane. Yeah, I say that word probably too much. I'm trying to cut down on the amount of times I say the words that I usually say is yikes, big up. What else? Insane. And if anyone who knows me has any more words that I say way too much, then go ahead and put them in the chat, because I just literally I say words. Insane, mental, those are the main two. When you don't want to say insane, you say mental. When you don't want to say mental, you say insane. It's easy. Poggers. Poggers. The way Dom spelled that. Say Rita too much, to be honest. Yeah, you're not wrong. Well, stay tuned to the end of this stream for a little teaser of something. I'm not sure how long this stream will go, just because, well, it's like this project is going to be very boring to do on camera because it's just a lot of rock work, a lot of wooden structures over the station and stuff, and it would just be a very long process to stream for about 2 hours just doing the same thing. So it might end up just being another, let's just say 45 minutes. Ignore the voice crack. My voice is dead already. Maybe another 45 minutes or so. But there you go. Oh my god. I've just seen a comment. I'm not going to read that out, but it involves a certain date that's coming up in a week and whether there'll be one in this park. Jesus. I don't think we should joke about that, but we'll move on. Thought about audio for this ride. There are Planet Coaster audio files and stuff. There is like a really nice Western one. I don't know whether you'll be able to hear it. Is my desktop audio off? Oh, it is as well. This whole time I've had my desktop audio off. Is that listenable? I don't know whether that's listenable. Let's turn it up a bit. This music. Bro, there's kind of some sparks going on. I'm going to turn that down again. Just a little bit, though, because for some reason, I don't know whether it's just me, the Mine Train coaster in this game, is awful. It makes so many noises. Like, listen to it. Why is it so loud? Why did I not notice there was no audio? Probably because I'm usually high up, and obviously over here there's no. We can hear the lift hill. Added to the. Oh, my channel is, it's all over the place at the moment. If anyone has any video ideas as well, I'm probably going to do something on Insta where I say, like, if anyone has any video ideas, feel free to leave them here and I'll take a couple and do them. But honestly, it's my channel at the moment. I'm very lost for ideas. Oh my god, that is so loud. I told you, what is wrong with this? Is my... Oh my... Oh, I'm actually so stupid. My PC audio was at 100. That's why it was so loud. Never mind. So, here we go. We're going to play some more rocks now. That's still loud. I'm so bad with sound. Please, tell me. If you don't want me to stream, I won't stream. It's cool. Sounds in this game do suck, to be honest. There's only a couple that are kind of like. I'm trying to think of one that I like, to be honest. There's a lot of the music and the sound effects that are quite good. If Ollie SM is still here, he'll know that it's putting a certain earthquake rumble sound in a station that you spend 6 hours on. It's a very good, like a very, very good opportunity. But does that arch pass clearance? I believe it does. Again, I've been told that my clearance is bad in Planet Coaster, which shook me. It was... Yeah, it's like... Planet Coaster people aren't going to get out of the train. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I mean, that's not too bad. Surely? I mean, they could just go, whoa. They could do an icon. That guy who touched the icon track, that was quite funny. They could just reach out and touch that, but, you know, then they're Planet Coaster. They're probably going to go through that and duck their heads and go, so. That live Q&A, I'm seeing a lot of questions now. Again, if I don't answer your question now, I'm sorry, there is quite a few chat messages coming through, and I am kind of like multitasking quite a bit. But that live Q&A will literally be my stream set up on one screen, the chat on the other, and just me on the stream. So yeah, it's like that will just be the perfect time to ask any questions you guys may have. But I know I've mentioned it a lot, but I'm quite looking forward to it. It was supposed to be today, but I hadn't tested out the webcam thing, and I just know if I had gone through what I went through today with all the Wi-Fi issues and then streamed Facecam, I would not look happy, because, oh my god, I was getting so annoyed. That kind of looks good, I guess. Once touched the lap bar, well done. I mean, has anyone ever touched Coaster Track? I haven't. Then you've got to add my guy Buzz Lightyear to the park. Well, you see, I may as well do it now. So, what I did the other day, not the other day, a couple weeks back, is I stood an absolute god on top of Red Rock Falls. It's just, thing is, right, should we just look at this? That looks like a very nice ride, and it looks like a nice family coaster. I can't wait to ride it. That is intimidating. Thrill coaster, I'm not going on that. It does it so well. It's just alpha maleness over the entirety of the coaster. That probably wasn't funny, but it's Buzz Lightyear, and that model is actually really good in the game. So props to whoever made it, because you've made quite a lot of funny moments out of someone's RMC creation for my Thought Park challenge. Also, the Thought Park challenge, you can tell how lost I get in conversation. The Thought Park challenge, I just want to thank everyone who did participate. There was quite a few comments that were saying, oh, like, this ranking is wrong, and I did get kind of annoyed about it, and I did rant on Twitter, but we ignore that. We'll move past that. It was just, I appreciate all the support, like, the whole thing. It was just, there was a couple of people who were saying stuff like, oh, this should have been higher, this should have won, this shouldn't have done this, and I was just like, the ranking's done, you can't do anything about it. So yeah, it was just a bit annoying, but again, Thought Park Planet Coaster competition, I'm not going to let the kind of, it wasn't hate comments obviously, but they didn't get to me that much. But I am going to do another competition in the future, so stay tuned for that. It will probably, I'll just give you inside info, it will either be Old Town or at the back of Galactica car park, because I have built Galactica and I'll be able to do that. So whatever floats your boat, lads. There you go. We'll leave them there. So a bridge that like kind of cuts off at the end. I could do that. We'll see how that works. Francis Jackson to be the mascot for the park. Well, again, I've got to push that to Danny. It will be a decision on the behalf of both. Oh yes, yes, yes. Oh my god, the lag. Well, now we've got the best ride in the park. It's mental. There we go. To be fair, you could probably change Galactica to an invert if you really wanted to. So also that bouncy level recreation was done by Ollie SM, one of the mods on this stream. So I've mentioned you so much. I apologise if you didn't want to get mentioned much, but yeah. Good recreation. But yeah, you will probably be able to change the train on Galactica. So if I do join your park and it is an invert instead of a flying coaster, then like absolutely insane job, and that probably gives you the #1 spot. Let me find some wooden stuff. Let's scroll up again and see what people are saying. Love your vid, Stan. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. We'll just Red Falls again. Storylines and stuff. I am seeing them all. I will take mental note of them. And then, although my memory's not the best, but I am noting some of them down as well, copy pasting. So yeah, let me just copy that one down. I can always look back in the stream and just find the chat and everything. So. Turn Inferno into a B&M. Yeah, I did that. That was fun. I've done a lot of stuff on Planet Coaster. I remember changing the Swarm to a Eurofighter train. That was something. Dan, how have you got over 7,000? Thing is, I really don't know. Like, my channel, I'm probably going to mess up and say something I don't mean, but honestly, every single person who's ever watched the video and stuff, I really appreciate it. Like, I started this channel, I'm going to say the same thing I say every time. I started this channel just as to play, like, Wii U, yes, of all consoles, Wii U, with my cousin, recording with my iPad, yes, A-level stuff, and I was recording it and editing it on my iPad as well, and it's a very different start to a lot of theme park YouTubers, because a lot of them just come from a theme park background and then just grow from there, but I came from gaming background, which was a bit questionable, and I don't really want to go back to those times, but there we go. But honestly, I really don't know how this channel has kind of come so far, and all the support, really appreciate it. So just know I'm in disbelief that it's come so far as well, but I just know I really appreciate. I've said appreciate about 7 times, but you get the message. Like, it means a lot to me. So I was gonna make a video just saying like thank you and stuff, but I think it's kind of 7K happened how long ago? I want to say a couple weeks back, maybe a month, not too sure. But it happened a couple weeks back, and to make a video now saying thanks for 7K, I think I mentioned it in a video, but I mentioned it now as well. So appreciate the support. There you go. There's another appreciate. So that's way too close. How have I messed that up? To be honest, right, I don't see how people sit through my streams, because I seem to lose my mind, and then I also start talking gibberish, and then I start repeating myself. So props to anyone who does stay for the streams, but I don't know how you do it, because I don't think I would be able to sit through my own voice for an hour or two. This is just a back wall right now. I'm going to add some theming and stuff to the top of it. Oh, that's quite a weird backdrop. I'm going to add scaffolding. Kind of weirdest comment on a video. Well, coming from you, HR, there's quite a lot of comments that you've like said about like the Hoover thing and stuff that I've kind of sat there and questioned everything and then laughed my head off. But we move. Tell you what, for this section of the drop house, I'm wooden post boards. I realised I whispered the rest of that and just said it to myself, but I'm thinking. I remember you saying that like you should do the bridge broken off. I was thinking like the scaffolding. Maybe if I get rid of that bit, the scaffolding could go up to here. Maybe kind of go off a bit down here and have some like diagonal ones going up to this bit, kind of holding it outwards, and then downwards as well. Just kind of scaffolding across there, going over the track as well, and then it slowly just gets shorter and shorter down here, still holding it up sort of, and then it just kind of goes off on its own. So there we go. That looks awful. I need to sort that out. We move sounds like we move, we fit. Oh, I meant just yeah. As I said, I don't know what I'm saying. Who's your favourite YouTuber? See, I don't really know, because I tend to go between loads of people. But if we're talking theme park YouTubers, you'd probably have to say like the normal. So, well, not the normal, but like the usual ones people would say. So Theme Park Worldwide, Jack Silkstone, because they do such good content. Coasterbot, everyone like that. Everyone. I wanted to make a video. I don't know whether this idea would come across as to you guys or not. I wanted to make a video just kind of. It's gonna sound really like stupid when I first say it, but it would make sense if I explained it more. But it was just like a video just to pay. It's not pay respects, but like just respect for everyone who's doing their thing during lockdown. Like obviously, Theme Park Worldwide's doing quizzes and stuff for everyone to take part in. All the theme park YouTubers are just kind of trying their best to still push out content when they're like least able to, if that makes sense. I just wanted to make like a video just kind of just saying how good the community is and then comparing it to certain parts which are quite shit, but sorry, swear came out, but I can't, yeah, it's very annoying, but I don't know. Well, I'll think about it in the long term of things. It makes you proud of the community. Then you look at Twitter. Oh, couldn't agree more. Oh, I'm not going to mention it too much because I don't really want to stray to that topic on here because knowing me, well, not knowing me, but like I'll say something and it will just get completely taken out of context by someone and then it will just turn against me. But what's been going on Twitter, it's just a shambles at the moment. Like, you don't want to know. If you don't know, you don't want to know because it's just a shambles. So more peeps need to jump into Photoshop. I have some ideas to do with Photoshop. I was gonna like redesign logos and stuff, just for a laugh. But again, I don't know if that's gonna happen. I'm drained on ideas at the moment. That's how it goes. Top bucket list coaster, as mentioned in my Q&A, I think I'll probably say Untamed or Zardra, although I was supposed to ride them this year, but that's not happening because a certain virus has swept the entire nation. But we move. I say that a lot now as well. Jesus. Let me just. There we go. Perfect. Kind of done that. Theme park YouTubers tier list video. Thing is, would do something like that, but it has the guaranteed nature to offend a certain, like, it would just offend a certain, like, YouTuber who would just, like, if I put someone in, like, a low bracket, then they would just get a bit annoyed, but not saying I know who that is, because I'm pretty sure I'd rate most theme park YouTube, well, it's one or two I wouldn't, but I'm pretty sure I'd rate all of them pretty highly, so. Because again, like I said, respect to everyone who's doing their bit for the... Have I streamed since the CoasterBot? Because if you didn't know, I was on the CoasterBot charity live stream. How many weeks was... That was like 2 or 3 weeks ago, I think. I might have streamed before that? I'm not too sure. But again, that's an example of the theme park community coming together to do something good. And it was just a really good thing to be a part of. So, Harry, I don't think you're watching this right now, but... If you are, I appreciate the opportunity to come on, and yeah, congrats on that stream. It was pretty insane, as some would call it. I mean, someone's already said a quote from the person I'd say I don't like in the community, but there we go. I'm still trying to do this properly. Let's wooden columns. But no, like, as a whole, you gotta respect all the theme park YouTubers who are doing their bit in this kind of time. So, even if, like, you don't like, take a dislike into their content or something, you just have to respect them for just keep on going when all the parks are shut. So, now is not the time to slate people, which I don't think a lot of people, especially on other platforms, I don't think a lot of people have realised that you should not be kind of toxic to each other and just kind of go with how it goes, because just now is not the time to be toxic. So I'm probably talking waffle. You know, it just happens. I saw an amazing stream by Theme Park Giraffe. Yes, thank you very much. It's probably been boring, me just placing down wooden pillars, but I'm trying to talk as much as I can, so... Love your videos. Currently making a launcher backyard roller coaster. Oh, that's interesting. I've always thought about, not that obviously I would do it, but I've always thought like the design process behind backyard coasters would just be such a long process. Like, again, respect to anyone who does that. That it'd be an interesting project to take part of. So sounds good, and thank you for the compliment. Really appreciate it. Which parks are you going to first when they reopen? I don't know. Probably Blackpool, because Pleasure Beach is just... It's not my favourite UK park, personally, but it's just a nice place to go, just as a 2-day thing. Just a nice place to go and chill out, I guess, because there's... I mean, usually when I go to Blackpool, it's always Icon, do a couple other rides, Icon, do another ride, big one, if it's open, then Icon. But last time I went, it was, Icon 4 times in the day, and then I did, 8 or 9 other rides, because, it was just... Blackpool's grown on me a lot, so... What time are you going until? I don't know yet. I think it'll probably be another half hour or so because, well, 1, my voice is dying. 2, it's probably not the best stream to watch. Especially because it's just me placing down wooden pillars, as I've said about 5 times. But there we go. I might hop into some VCs after this on Discord. I've been wanting to join... some VCs elsewhere in other servers for quite some time, so I might just hop in some VCs and stuff, just for a bit of fun. But there you go. I don't know why I said fun with that much exaggeration. Okay, that was a bit weird. Oh Christ! What is the temperature today? It's very hot. Oh my god, the amount of DMs. Okay, I've received about DMs from about 5 different people on Discord. If you want to, if you're watching this now, just know I will respond to them after the stream. I kind of can't because I'll just get sidetracked with that and then not do anything. So I will reply to them after the stream's done. So. That's another thing. I want to talk about this. There was a Zoom call on Sunday, I believe, and basically it was, I think it was, there's a lot of the, obviously, if you know, there's Twitter theme park community, there's Instagram theme park community, there's YouTube theme park community, and there's just a general theme park community, UK, whatever you want to call it. And there was a bunch of UK Instagram community ones? I don't know how to explain it properly. There was a load of people from the Instagram theme park community who decided to make a Zoom call, and they invited people from every single part of the community, pretty much. I know Jack Siltstone was on there with Luca, yourself, and then Kieran were on there. I think it was clear we had no idea what was going on the entire time, but yeah, it was quite a laugh, to be honest. I joined, everyone was in there. There was 20 people, and I was expecting, because Theme Park Family, again, the guy who I'm doing this with, if you haven't checked him out, such a nice guy. But we were he messaged me on Instagram saying you should join this call, and I was like, are we recording? What's going on? So I joined it, expecting it to be him, maybe one other person, and I joined to about 20 people saying my name. I was like, what's going on? But yeah, it was fun. I really want to do it again. It was a laugh because I was laughing the entire time. But there you go. If you can add one coaster, that's all of the UK big... Also, I saw Theme Park Giraffe donated earlier. I apologise I didn't catch that, say that. But appreciate it. I've got no money on my Google Play. You didn't have to spend it on donations to me, but again, really appreciate it. Don't look down, Rita Reviews Golden. Man, it was yes, it was confusing and great fun. I don't know whether it was great fun because the whole time I was just sitting there laughing because I didn't know what the hell was going on. But there you go. If you could add one coaster at all the UK Big Four, what would it be? Well, Alton Towers would say multi-launch in place of a certain ride that you know I hate. Thorpe Park, B&M dive coaster on the back of Swarm Island. I think that would work quite well. What can I ask? Why is this? Why are these so out leveled? I've been sat here trying to work out why they're not on level with each other. I'm so confused. What is going on? There we go. Let me try that. But then I think if you're talking Big Four, what was it? Pleasure Beach. Pleasure Beach. A lot of people say Mac Big Dipper. So I don't know about that one. And then Flamingo Land. Gravity Group Woody. I think that would work well there. I will always be a pigeon. Nice, nice. Thank you for the £2 donation. Pigeon Gaming. Appreciate it. Pleasure Beach Gyro Swing. Oh, that'd actually be an idea. Skyforce will probably go soon. I can't see that sticking around for very long. This creation right now is just, what's going on with me? I don't... Why is that one deleted? What's going on? There we go. Now that's too small. I can raise that up a bit, surely. Yeah, there we go. I just kind of want to just mess up some scaffolding underneath. Can we just appreciate Dan's rock work? Appreciate it, thank you. It's taken me way too long. And to be honest, me and Danny were supposed to record episode 4 for my channel of this series tomorrow. And then he said that he can't, which I was kind of happy about because I still need to do a lot on this project. So, when you do watch this, if you do, Danny, appreciate the fact that you couldn't do it. Because I was genuinely sitting there like, am I going to get this done? Because it was just very, very just out of the blue. So, I'm just going to go for some simple up and down scaffolding, but then I'm just kind of put loads of wooden beams around it as well. Again, compared to some Planet Coaster recreations, this probably, well, creations as a whole, this probably doesn't look great, but I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best. Well, I say I'm trying my best. I'm trying to make it work as best as I can. I'll say that. Can we get a an appreciate it count in the chat? The amount of times I've said that, although everything I have said it to, I do genuinely appreciate, but I do say that a lot as well. I realise my channel is a shambles, and I apologise for that. The fact, again, the fact this stream was like so close to not happening, I was literally sitting there being like, I'm gonna have to cancel the stream. I'm gonna have to cancel the stream, and it's just gone and happened. I mean, I'll take it, but I wasn't expecting it to like be on right now. So, and thanks for everyone for sticking along. It's been a decent stream. A lot of questions have come in, which everyone who's asked a question, given names or anything for the coaster and stuff, well, the coaster's already been named, but anything like shop-wise that anyone's given any names for, really appreciate it. There you go, there's another one. And yeah, it's been a good stream so far. Probably going to go for another half hour, 15 minutes or so, because my voice is dead and it's hot in my room because the heat is, yeah, it's yikes. Episode 4. Can't wait for episode 4. Thank you. It will be coming out Sunday at 7 PM, of course. 7 PM, the usual time. There you go. And I should as I said earlier in the stream, get a video out, which I will be teasing at the end of this stream. Hopefully, if the thing does work. Because luckily it did at the start. Who knows whether it will again. But I will be streaming the live Q&A on Tuesday, but I will be trying to get a video out in the next couple days or so. Hopefully Saturday, I want to say. So there may be a double upload of the weekend. You never know. Because the Planet Coaster series, I did mention on Instagram quite some time ago. It might have been a couple weeks back. Not too sure. I did mention how I'm probably going to stop doing Planet Coaster after I finish Thought Park Recreation, Colossus, and Jewel, and this, of course. So once I finish them, I might be stopping Planet Coaster on this channel. Not too sure whether I will be stopping or not, but it is a very big consideration at the moment. Because the main reason for it, I see a lot of people that were saying, "Oh, Dan, just do whatever you feel about doing." It's mainly the fact that would I rather spend time on making the usual videos that I make, and spending time on them rather than making Planet Coaster ones. It's, again, I don't really mind how it goes. I like Planet Coaster as a game. The projects keep me busy, especially through times like this. So, who knows what will happen. It's just a consideration at the moment, so don't take it too... When are you planning on finishing Colossus? I know you started a Colossus and tried to say, "Oh, you've got competition now." I go through projects so slowly. There's a lot of people out there who I don't understand how they spend a couple weeks on a project and finish it. I'm usually there months. Colossus years later, and I'm there still building it. So props to anyone who does it quick, but yeah, Buzz Lightyear is still there. Absolute god. I'm not too sure whether I will stop Planet Coaster or not. It's a big question in my mind right now. So opinions on that would be much appreciated, I guess. And again, I did it again. Are you recording this bit for the? Hang on, let me just write down that name for the restaurant. That's a very. I don't know if you heard that a police car went past. Crikey, it's the Rozzers. Hang on, I've lost the name. Francis Jackson suggested that. There you go. But yes, am I recording this for time lapse? I am not. What I could do is record. Maybe download the stream after I finished it and just kind of speed it up. I know a lot of you would probably see the same thing twice, but sped up. It would only take about 5 minutes of the video. Anyway, I might do that, to be honest. Again, I don't know whether I'm going to finish this in the correct time slot or not. I have just under 2 days to finish this, and I've still got to do... This bit I can do in a couple hours, probably. The station building is going to be very difficult, because I need to do theming, multi-level story stuff with this pathway going over. I need to work out how to do the double station and make that look nice. It's a very different project, and I can't remember who said this, but earlier someone commented in the chat, it's actually given me an upload schedule, which you're not wrong, because it's every 2 weeks on a Sunday I do upload this series. And yeah, it kind of has given me an upload schedule for that. Yikes! Thing is, this wasn't meant to be wonky, but it kind of adds to it. There you go. Will we see Bouncer and Buzz pop on? Well, if it becomes a time lapse, then probably you will. But who knows? Who knows? Looks cool. Thank you. It's a bit wonky because, as you can see, the wooden plank, that side it's higher, this side it's not. It's a bit weird with that, but it kind of adds to the whole broken vibe of it. I am going to do something with that background because it seems too dark at the moment. So, what are we? 10 past 8. It's been going for an hour and 10. It feels like 10 minutes ago I had my... Well, I didn't have a breakdown, but I'm so annoyed the fact it wasn't working, because I thought I would literally have to go in the chat and everything. Sorry, the stream isn't on anymore. I appreciate everyone for waiting, but yeah, it might not be able to happen. And the minute I started it up, OBS gave me the green light, and it was perfectly fine. So, and then for the burger bar, Darren Brown's Burger Bar, Rise of the Burger. Oh my god. I mean, it doesn't fit this park necessarily, but maybe Thorpe Park would take that name into consideration. I think what I'm going to do is finish off this bit. Hang on. Someone told me, they were like, oh, your streams, right, you talk for so long in them, but you literally made, in my Colossus one, I made a fence, and that was pretty much it. Like, I don't know whether it's a good thing, me getting carried away with questions, but don't worry, because that's what the Q&A, live Q&A is for, because, yeah, it's, I don't know what's wrong with me when it comes to projects. I just don't get things done very fast. I've been trying, like I said, obviously, the upload schedule kind of has to go with Danny's as well, because we upload every Sunday this series. Obviously one on his channel, then one on mine. But I kind of have to go with that. Whereas, like, usually if it's my own series, I would say, oh, I'll upload this every single, like, Tuesday. Wouldn't happen, because I'm just the most unreliable person when it comes to upload schedules. I need a Harry Hill dark ride. Speaking of dark rides, actually, before I kind of finish that bit off and end the stream, I believe you'll see it in part 4 when it comes out on Sunday. It will... This bit here will be done as a dark ride. Daniel will probably build that in the next episode. So I have left this street bit to him because I realise my buildings, Western buildings, are not the best compared to his. As you can see, his look proper Western, like this building here looks brilliant. And it's going to be the entrance to the dark ride, I believe. But yeah, I'll probably leave that to him because I'm awful at building. I might leave that in there, to be honest. Just like, we'll load up the park, because after watching the time-lapse together, we then go into the park and we'll see everything. And we'll walk past through here. He probably won't see a difference until he sees that on top. That would be brilliant. When are we getting a 1-to-1 scale recreation of Never. That would take forever. I know people have made Taron recreations. Operator being the main one who did that. Like, the time he put into that is just beyond me. Literally gets every single little detail done to a T. Like, my creations would never be there, so props to him, I guess, because it's I'm gonna have to bring out the word again. It's pretty insane. It's pretty insane. I know it's kind of not the Broken Bridge vibe. I was kind of like, I think it was Theme Park Whirl. Again, congrats on the win on the Thorpe Park Swarm Island Challenge, but I think you suggested the bridge breaking thing. I know it's kind of not gone that way. I will eventually have something come out this way to try and hold that bit up and then it slowly break off. But let me try and add, actually. See, I want to do more of these streams in the future. I know, like, theme parks aren't open and stuff, so the streams kind of are always going to be Planet Coaster, or they're always going to be a live Q&A, or just me talking. I know that's how it's going to end up being, but I will try my best to make some sort of use of this time to make some more streams that are a bit more than just Planet Coaster, because I'm probably sure Planet Coaster is going to get a bit boring soon. Because I remember, I think it was during the whole competition time, I made so many Planet Coaster videos. I think it was 5 in a row, which I've never done before. That includes streams. It's like, I don't know how I did so many. That's just supposed to look, the reason why I've just littered that behind, just so it looks a bit like they're trying everything to hold it up, if that makes sense. If you met Francis Jackson in real life, what would the first thing you'd do? Well, I have met him in real life, and he is an absolute legend. I know I used to say a lot of things like, "Oh, get him in the documentary, get him in the documentary, such a legend, such a legend." He genuinely is just such a humble guy, and he's like one of the nicest people I've ever met. So, if you ever see him, definitely go and talk to him, because he's always up for a chat. Spent about 10 minutes with him, I'm pretty sure, just talking about Wicker Man after park closed. And yeah, it is. If you look in Digicast, you'll be able to see a photo in the background of me and him. So there you go. Did you use the 4-meter smoothing thing for this coaster? Thing is, with the 4-meter smoothing technique, it's kind of it's very obviously it's very time consuming to do. So when you do the 4 meters, it's like you have to go back through. I think it's 4 track pieces at a time, just going one by one, then go all the way back round, then do it all over again, back and forth, back and forth. But I have done the 4-meter smoothing technique on this. I have realised though that I've smoothed it over once, and it actually isn't too bad, smooth wise. So I'm not too sure whether I will go over and smooth it again, because obviously vekoma mine trains aren't the smoothest thing in the world, and they don't really have to be. But there you go. How young are you? I am 15. So I'm in year 11. Well, was until everything went down. That's the best way to explain it. So as you can see, let's take a little update on what we've done so far this stream. Nothing. Thank you for what? No. Like, I've done... What have I done? I've actually done nothing. I've done this bit here. This nice little rockwork piece around the end of this ride. Might add some smoke in there. Just to kind of push that effect a bit more. And then I built the scaffolding up here. Took you for a tour. And that is literally it. I've done a bit of rockwork, yeah. I surprise myself with how little I do in these streams. I need to up my game a bit. Like, I was sat here at the start of the stream being like, right, okay, so I have this bit here, have this bit here, and I need to do them by tomorrow. No, by Thursday, sorry. And I've done this bit here. I'm brilliant when it comes to making projects. I can do them so fast. I will donate if you can well, I mean, if I ever did do that, I probably wouldn't, because it would give me, like, it would lose me brain cells. Literally, I am planning on doing an all-day challenge or something, so it's fine. Right. Let me just unpause the game. Why is it stuck? What, is it supposed to be stuck? What's going on? There we go. The scaffolding bridge is coming along sort of nicely. I will finish that off. So what you maybe, you know what you've seen in this stream will be the kind of building process. It's like an episode 3.5, because we were on episode 3. 4 would be coming on my channel next. So this is kind of an episode 3.5 where I build a scaffolding bridge and some rock work in the tiniest area you've ever seen. So that's taken me an hour and 20 to do. But yeah, it's pretty much like almost done now, I'd say. I just need to plant a couple of trees around here, which is easy enough. And then this will be the worst bit to do. Like, I've got to work out all the rock work, all of the station building. I don't know. I'll work it out eventually, and from this point on, you'll probably, in the video, you'll see a bit of before this stream, building some of it. I think I streamed some of the queue line over this way, building that. And then, of course, you'll see hopefully some of this. I'll probably have to extend it off to a 3rd episode on my channel of doing the western area, because my god, it's taken me way too long. Oh, there's a horse. I heard that. I am going to keep that Buzz Lightyear there. Unless I put him in the train. Do I put him in the train? Do I keep him on top of the rock? What's going on? Or do I hide him somewhere? I could hide him somewhere. Oh, that's a plan, you know. Where should I put him? ride is stunning creation, mate. Thank you. Yeah, I know I haven't done much, but yeah, it means a lot. So, oh, my voice is dead. Yeah, we'll leave him there. We'll leave him there. Because when you look this way, you can't see him, and then when you look this way, you'll just be able to glimpse. And there you go. Have him holding up the bridge. The thing is, there's not a Oh, that's a point. I need to put a photo opportunity in. Where could I do that? This bit here? That's probably a good photo opportunity, isn't it? This bit. Just have a photo camera here. Something like that. Dan, you are a legend. Thank you. Appreciate it. I mean, I would disagree, but there you go. Anyway, I will touch up on that. Finish it all off. Finish off all details and stuff. Wait, hang on. Give Buzz a fireworks show. Okay, yeah, I ignored you for a minute. I'm sorry. The chat's going quite fast. I'm trying to focus on playing coasters. I mean, I could do. We could make a fireworks show in this. Oh, that would be a good idea. I'll push that to him. You did mean about Buzz Lightyear, but I could push the idea of a fireworks show somewhere. So, why does Buzz have a running cost? Does it actually? Oh, $5. To be honest, monthly renting out Buzz Lightyear for $5. It's a pretty good deal. It's a pretty bargain. But yeah, as I said, we'll finish that all off. Probably on the time lapse. If not, then on the time lapse for episode 4, you'll see all this. I've said that already. But yeah, we'll just get one little walkthrough of the park. Oh, there's a security guard called DigitalDan. Don't like that laugh. I don't know if you can hear it. There's music going on. Hope you're good. Great live stream. Thank you very much. What are you doing after GCSEs? I'm going to, hopefully, sixth form. I got offered a place, so hopefully that goes ahead. So there you go. Got the Wild Wild West. If you have any names for that, I'm pretty sure we might keep it as that because I like that name as it is. It's quite generic, but it suits the place. So then you walk in here. Again, shop names, and of course the ride storyline. Have taken some note on that as well. But there you go. That is Red Rock Falls, the small park challenge progress. Oh my, that is loud. There's no point in giving it a ride because I did it earlier and it's exactly the same as it was before, just a couple more rocks. So we'll just give it a nice like overview kind of there. I forgot to mention, obviously, if you know now, since kind of upgrading my PC so I can actually run streams better, I have started to like integrate intro slides, like kind of intro cinematics, and then also outro cinematics with teasers at the end. So that's going to be the exact same. But before you see the cinematic, well not cinematic, but before you see the outro, you have a special message from someone. I hope it plays, because if it really doesn't, then I'm going to really kick myself in the foot. I don't know why I said that. Red Rock Falls right there. There you go. If anyone has any final questions for the last, let's say, 5-6 minutes, then go ahead and ask them. But I will be ending the stream in just a second. Oh, listen to the music. I don't know if you can hear that. Let me test if you can hear that. Hang on. 5-6 minutes, then go ahead and ask them. But I will be ending the stream in just a second. I don't know. Oh no. Oh yes, I can hear it. Oh yes. Will this be on the workshop? Once it's finished, yes, it definitely will be on the workshop. Again, I'll consult with Danny, but we'll see what happens. But I'm sure he'll be fine to put it on the workshop, as am I, so there you go. Hang on a second. Add loggers into the Thought Park recreation. Could do. I mean, it'd probably be best if it wasn't there, because I don't know. I'll have a think about it. Francis Dastardly Dinner. Oh my god. What's your most built type in plan code? I think it's the Eurofire / Infinity model, because I like using them to make launch coasters and stuff. Is it out on console already? I was unaware it's out on console. Is it out on console? I didn't even know. Oh, I didn't know it was out on console yet. I thought it was still yet to come. Unless I'm being stupid. What is the nearest living thing to you at this moment? I mean, my fan's moving, so probably that. Thorpe Dive have a bean. Oh my god, bean element. What a ride! What a ride! Oh, people begging for info. Oh, okay. I thought it was out already. I was just like, I thought it said summer. Look, it's the train. That's a good shot. Well, you can hear horses in the background. That's loud. Let me turn it around a bit. There we go. Is that better? So, we've been going for about an hour and a half on this stream. It's been a very good stream. I mean, it's kind of... It's just been me being me, building a fence, building a scaffolding. You see, it's a Colossus stream, built a fence. Small part challenge, built a scaffolding. What else is going to happen? Cheers, Dan. Great stream. May not build much, but thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Again, thank you for giving me the code for the posters and stuff. Well, the poster, because it's on my wall and I've just looked at it and it just looks so good. So, again, teespring.com, Thrill Riders store. That was, yeah. So yeah, that is. I've paused the game, just so I can have a smooth entry into the outro, because if you add loggers and the bamboo fences in front, I don't know. I'll have a think about it. New video coming out. Oh no, I can't really say that, can I? Because I'll let the outro do the speaking. So yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching. Let me just catch up on the actual stream. Coming out. Can I? Because I'll let the outro. Anyone who has stayed tuned for the entire thing, I can't speak. Anyone who has been here since the start or any point through it, really appreciate the support. And I know it's a bit later on from when it's happened, but thank you everyone for 7k. I think I've said it in a video, but I'm unsure whether I've said it live. So thank you for 7k. I don't know how it's come this far, but yeah, thank you very much. Oh, hang on. Did I have a Robot Dan moment? Oh, okay. But there you go. Thank you for watching. I'm now going to play the outro. You could probably hear an echo of me because I didn't realise I had my desktop audio on still. So thank you everyone for watching, and here is a message from I don't know why someone made this and got him to say it, but let's go. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in a bit.
Subscribe to Digital Dan on YouTube, or Boutzilla will eat you in your sleep.
Just want to say, a lot of the time people are sitting there saying, oh, you slate Rita too much, you hate on Rita too much, all that kind of stuff. And I know I hate on Rita a lot. So here's my proposition.